Compare the mean free paths of oxygen at 25 degrees centigrade at 1 atmosphere pressure and at the same temperature but at 10 power minus 3 millimeter of mercury level pressure, and it is given the collision diameter of oxygen is 391 picometer. Look here, there are so many unit conversions are here, and before that you should understand what is collision diameter. Collision diameter is the distance between the centers of the two molecules at the point of their closest approach. So before colliding, the two atoms or two molecules are come closer, and they are coming closer. And what is the minimum distance? The closest approach before their collision, that is called the collision diameter. So here the collision diameter is given 361 picometer. Mean free path means, and before another collision, what is the maximum distance the molecule is traveling? Look at here, 1 atmosphere is equal to 1.01325 into 10 power 5 Newton per meter square. You're supposed to be very clear with the units of various physical entities in the numerical problems. So sigma is 361, which is the collision diameter, 361 into 10 power minus 12 meter, which is converted into meter. So the lambda, which is the mean free path, is equal to kT divided by root 2 pi sigma square t. Now look here, the k value most of the people may not remember, which is the Boltzmann's constant, and also you need not remember at all, because Boltzmann's constant is nothing but a gas constant divided by Avogadro number. Because Boltzmann constant is joule per Kelvin per molecule, whereas universal gas constant is joule per Kelvin per mole. So per mole per molecule, or you can simply remember the equation, the Boltzmann's equation, Nk is equal to R. So I have substituted the known values and I am bringing the unknown value. The K I need not remember. If I remember 8.314 and 6.023 into 10 power 23. So I have substituted here, multiplied by, it is at 25 degrees centigrade, therefore 298 Kelvin, divided by square root of 2 is 1.4142 into pi value 3.14 into sigma square. Sigma is the collision diameter, which is 361 into 10 power minus 12 meter square, into the pressure. Pressure is substituted in Newton per meter square, because Newton per meter or Newton meter is joule. Joule is actually Newton meter, which is kilogram meter square per second square. I have already discussed this in the previous problems, how this unit has come, and Newton per meter square. Therefore, when you do the calculation, you are getting it is 6.7821 into 10 power minus 8 meter. So it is a 67.8 nanometer. So this is the mean free path at 1 atmospheric pressure. Now the pressure is given for the second question in the same problem. The pressure is given in terms of millimeter of mercury, and you know that 760 millimeter is 1 atmospheric pressure. So 760 millimeter is equal to 1.01325 into 10 power 5 Newton per meter square. So 10 power minus 3 divided by 760 into 1.01325 into 10 power 5 Newton per meter square will give you the corresponding pressure in Newton per meter square value. It comes around 0.1333 Newton per meter square. So when you substitute in the same fashion, the lambda, again I am substituting the universal gas constant and the Avogadro number in the place of a Boltzmann's constant, and 298 Kelvin the temperature, and 1.4142 into 3.14. Again, this is sigma square, which is collision diameter square, into the pressure, which is substituted in the units of Newton per meter square, you are getting 0.05332 meter, which means that 5.33 into 10 power minus 2 meter. So when you compare these two things, the mean free path decreases with decrease in pressure. So sorry, it increases with the decrease in pressure. When pressure increases, the mean free path decreases.